So I want to welcome everyone who's joining us today. It's Trump Officer India, question from INFA. Okay, so yesterday I'm just gonna go back a little bit to update. If you followed, those who were not with us yesterday, you can go on our YouTube channel and check out these videos we posted. So let's go to dollar index. Remember we spoke about mute everyone because there are some people who can't respect these. Okay. So yesterday we spoke about this market coming into this area, but what they did is they turned around here, of which in some scenario it's fine because the 50% it acts as a neutral zone. Okay, so what are we waiting for? We are waiting for this breakout of this triangle even today. We're still waiting, and then for those who do intraday trading, our first target is at this point. That's our first target somewhere around there, because this is the previous high. As you can see, the previous high. So that will be our first target. That's intraday trading. So breakout of this channel, your target is there. That will be somewhere around, let's say from there to there, somewhere around 60 to 58 pips. So yeah, intraday. Okay. So we're not gonna take much time here. Then we go on ZAR. ZAR did exactly what we spoke about. We said it's gonna come in test in the zone because yesterday it was somewhere around there. Then they came for the zone again, check, and then boom, they went out. So with ZAR, we are now going out. So your first target is here again. CHF. Okay, with CHF, what they did now, I can see they extended this triangle. Remember, we said that they might extend the triangle. So they formed A, B, C, D. Let's see something. We were from what? Okay. Oh, they can't form this. This can be in a triangle because this is what? This is and we have two. Because we're expecting a wave 2, 1. And then we're expecting A, B. And then we have a C here. Then this is an impulse 1. So, okay, so let's go to 30 minutes on this one. Okay, leave it 15 minutes. So what is happening here is, sorry, what is happening here now? The market, it came here. So let's measure from this point to that point. Okay. So now we are in this zone. This is the stop and zone, of which this is valid. So we are looking forward to buy from this area. We're looking forward for a buy, which let's wait for an engulfer here or above this, then we buy. So we are still holding this. For swing traders, you're still holding, you're still in this pair. Is it gonna break out here? Then the first target again is there. So it's either some of you can either buy from that point. Okay, so that's CHF for you. USD so USD it's a past our targeted area. We're expecting these guys, they'll come in testing this area, then they'll come for these levels. So unfortunately, they didn't do that. So what we do now, we go back to the weekly, we check on the weekly. So if in this week they engulf this candlestick, then we are now buying. This is a momentum for a buy. So for USD I feel like it's a matter of watching right now. Let's wait for it. If they break above this area, we buy. Because this is the area that we're talking about here. Because this is a buy. It's actually in a buy trend. It's more of buying rather than selling. So we are to buy to this area first, and then in this channel to go up to that point. Remember, like I said, you must be a friend of a trend. So what you can do this week, you wait, or else wait for this now. You rather wait for these guys to break above this area, this resistance zone, and then you buy. And then that way to invalidate this area. So now you go back to dollar index, because remember this is the USD monitor. So with the index, it's showing more potential of buying, then which means that for selling CAD, it's more riskier than buying in this scenario. So the percentage, the probability, it's more higher in buying rather than in selling. So what you do is you wait for a what? You wait for a buy in this scenario. So yeah, that's now we want to do GBP USD today. Like I said, we have upcoming news. If you check, yesterday we did our what do you call, our trading plan. And then we said we are also gonna check it what at the dollar index. Sorry, at the pound USD, because we have some volatility which is coming actually from tomorrow and Thursday. So what we do is normally now we go to the monthly, same sequence, it doesn't change. So the reason why we go to the monthly, we want to check the trend. So we check where the market was doing. If you check here, it was 2006, right there, 2006, 2007. So this is where actually the change of direction happened in this market. So and then from there, we take this trend to that point. Can you see that we join these two first two? And then now we get what? I'm gonna make it a solid one. Something like this. Okay. So this is my trend. Okay, this is what I'm seeing on the monthly. So meaning to say that from 2007, 2006 here, that's 2007, yeah, 2007, on the 1st of November. So they turned, and then that was the change of direction that happened. And then they came to another attempt here in 2014. So that was after 7 years, they failed. And then they came again now in 2020 in December last year. That's when they broke out this trend. Can you see that? So then that's when they managed to break out in this trend. So yeah, this was it. Okay, so in that trend is where we also realized that they formed the what, a base. So this is the base that the market formed. Yeah. On monthly. So let's make it slowly. Okay. So it becomes a strong zone, this one. Okay. And then from there, what do you do? There is also another zone here. So what I do mostly on monthly, ladies and gentlemen, I check for what? For the trend and the direction where the market is going and what is happening and where exactly am I going. So as you can see now, on a monthly time frame, we can see that this was a correction, this formation. So this was a correction. We can all see that this was a correction. Actually, let's join from there to there, and then whatever that was there. So this was a correction, which took about over 14 years to happen. Okay, so this was the correction. So we can see this is the leg, and then another correction, impulse, and then from there there was a breakout of the market. So now what happened now? Let's check what really happened here. So what happened here? There was a what? This is a 1, 2, 3 formation. So this is a flat. Because this is an impulse. Can you see that it's in a motive way? It's an impulse way. Then there's a correction of A, B, C, D, E of a triangle here. Then there's a breakout of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again to give me what? This was a truncated wave. Some of you call it a double bottom, whatever strategy that you use, but as of us, we call it a truncated wave, whereby this 5, it failed to break the high of 3. So let's label it so that we won't get lost. So now in this formation, I get my WXY. So that becomes my W. Then that becomes my X. Okay, so let's go back now. We want to talk about this W. How was it formed? We said that it was formed in 5 waves, which was what? Which is flat. So for those who want to do lessons, we are starting our lessons in January. You can book your class, book your seat, and then we'll take you through this strategy so that you understand each and every type of a correction that the market forms and represent. So you can see it from an ABC there to give you this W and then an A, a B, C. Someone will ask why this C, why not touching the triangle line? Remember, I said the principles of a triangle, as long as it passes what this is 1.8%, anything above there, it's a length for a triangle. So that's why it didn't touch the plate. It's actually valid. Sorry, this is our C. From C, we got our D, because I'm not going to label this one, this A, B, C to give me this leg. I'm just going to label the bigger one. And then we get that. I think I've done this pair so many times. If you can check on our YouTube channel, you can come across this pair. Actually, even before when it broke up, it was somewhere around here before it didn't do this, and then we expected this move to happen. So these things like we foretell before they happen. Like that's a good part about our strategy. So from there, this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for correction, and then now we get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for this leg, so in this leg we get 1. So this is the correction for leg C. Get 2 there. And then we get 3 there. And then we get 4. So now why my 4 is deeper than my 2? Because my 2 was shallow and then the opposite happened. But if wave 2 is shallow, wave 4 it becomes deeper. The opposite is true. If wave 4 is deeper, wave 2 becomes shallow. Then that becomes my 5. And then after this 5, now we get our WXY. That gives me my Y. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. So what I observed was a breakout, and then the market, this can you see there was an engulfing here. The 2 candlesticks, this was an engulf. That's how you got this sell signal, because it engulfed here and also it came back again in the zone of this what do you call the 2 trend line, moving averages. So my moving averages, that the EMA exponential moving averages. So from there, now I get it. Okay, so now I have a clue of what is happening here. So I now know that okay, this market has to retrace. So with my way of trading and my way of analyzing, now I know what to expect. So from there, now I can see that okay, so this market was moving in a channel. This was a channel. Can you see that it was channeling there? Now on weekly, remember guys, I went down to weekly. So it has been channeling this touch, then touch, and then breakout, and then a retest. Okay, so that was the channel, and then there was a touch and a touch there for this channel. Okay, so that channel becomes valid. So from there, now I can also observe that in this channel, the market gave me this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement. Okay, which is fine. So from there, what do I expect? I know that I'm expecting a correction, a retest. So you guys now you call it a breakout and retest. But as of us, we know that okay, after this movement, this is an impulse. After this impulse, what do we expect? We expect the market to correct in the zone, in the 6.8% zone. So you say that some people, I get some mentors, they will like, it must retest on the trend line, but that's not that's not the case actually. The case is that you have to understand in which wave are you coming, in which level where are you coming, and where are you going. So we are saying that this is our swing target in this area. So if you have to remember, if you checked about I think it's 7 to 6 months ago, I sent a signal when this market was somewhere around here. Actually went to somewhere around there, and then I'm like, okay, we're gonna sell it. Our first target was here, this low, and then our second target is this one, and then now we're coming for this third target here. So this is what I have in mind. Now I know that, okay, I have that in mind. So let me actually label this. So now what do I do? Now we come here and then we know that, oh, this movement, it was a projection for my wave one, right? So I now come and label, and say, okay, this movement, it was a projection of my wave one. So I'm gonna say one, and then change the color. One, and then I say two. Actually, my one is here. So this is my ABC for this two. And then my three, that one. So which means the extension happened in what? In 4. Sorry, extension happened in 5. So with extensions, it's either mostly it happens in 3, but if it doesn't happen in 3, it happens in 5. So that's another key thing that you must master, you must know. Then from there, they give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they ended here. Okay, this is my 3, 4, 5. This is my 5. So we ended with a double top, the transition again. But this time around, it's in the opposite of the previous one. So now you get your 1 there. So now you are now trading what? 1, you're trading 2. So what do? In this movement now, you rather wait for what? For the market to come in the zone and buy, or you sell this correction. But I don't really prefer trading these kind of corrections because there's no momentum there with us as swing traders. So what we do normally, we wait for momentum. But anyway, so now we know that we have got our 1 and then we're expecting our 2. So rather now let's use this one here. Since there we are done there, we're expecting our 2 to come in this area. Okay, so what do you do now? So now you have your A, and then this is the formation of your B. So you can see that from this is my correction of B. Let's change it to white as well. Okay. Okay. So now this is a running channel in a way. So you go to A, and then this B, it was in a running. Then now we're constructing C. So that's what we are seeing here. So you have your A there, or you can call it your W in a way. And then you put your X somewhere around there for these 2. So what are you expecting? I'm expecting for the Y. X. So let's actually extend this one. You will break out somewhere around there. And then you're expecting your Y to come in this area. Okay, so now this is what we're seeing here. So you go down again to H4. So on H4 now, we are going to label this because we said we have observed this movement. Okay, this was the movement here. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So can you see my X, how it was formed? My X, it was actually formed after this W, so it becomes A. A, B, C for B, and then C to give you this X. Now you're constructing this what? This Y. So for me, as now as I'm here, what I'll do is I'm still waiting for what? For a sell rather than a buy. I'm still looking forward to sell this market. So I'm expecting for my projection that this market is gonna drop one more time into this area, and then from there I'll buy. So what I'll do is I'm just waiting from this point to that point. I'm waiting for this guy to come in this zone. So yeah, to me it's still a sell signal, but like I said, this movement, can you check these movements? They're not really appetizing because they're fluctuating, right? Because they are doing so because this is a correction, ladies and gentlemen. They won't move the way that you expect. So in this scenario, like I said, as of me, I don't trade this movement. I wait for this market. So this one is on my watch list actually. So what I'll do is I'll just set an alert or something. You can set your alert. You can you can also where is that alert? Sorry. Okay, I don't know. I forgot how to set an alert with MT4. But you can set your alert. Those who know how to set an alert, you can set an alert somewhere there, or else you will monitor it. So I'm not looking forward to buy yet. I'm still looking forward to sell this market. But I'm not going to trade it right now because of these movements. These are the movements that I don't like. So what I'll do is I'll wait for that market. I'm still waiting for this market to come in my zone. And then from there, I'll send it. So let's look forward for this confirmation to happen during what? During that the power news. Let me revise. Let's go back again and then do it again. We see when is it. Let me open it. Let me share the screen right now. There we go. So hence we say that today is Tuesday. So today there's nothing much. From tomorrow, that's when we will be expecting this market to move. So tomorrow we're going to start with the CAD. There will be CAD tomorrow. So we must actually expect to trade USD CAD. And then yeah, and there's FOMC tomorrow again. So let's expect some movement here. There's going to be so much volatility. That's why this market is not moving. And then from tomorrow, and then on Friday, that's when we're expecting this pound now to move. So like I said, so these are the things that I'm going to be looking at. So I'm gonna look at those things. So as of tomorrow I'll look at this pay. If they don't move tomorrow into this zone, then they might move in this zone on Thursday. But if they move in this zone on tomorrow, meaning to say on Thursday, we'll be looking forward to buy this market. So same applies with this one. If they break above today or tomorrow, we are buying it because of the trade news and also here. And then same applies here. We are expecting this market to bounce in this area. So we'll buy the breakout is of tomorrow and Thursday. So we are waiting and see how they're going to close today. Since today there's nothing much. Same applies with ZAR. ZAR, we're still looking forward to buy this first target. So yeah, this is the update that I have for you today. So we did the pound USD. This is the play that I wanted us to do for today. So any questions, any contributions? Now I can open for question and answer. unmute ourselves and then we can do question and answer. If there's any. Any questions? Any contributions? Okay, if there are no questions, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. I hope you have learned something from today. I wish you all the best in trading and a productive week. Bye.